Hey, it's Melody with Melody of Soul. Today we're going to talk about oil pulling. This one is a coconut oil and sesame oil blend, but I have another video that is a DIY on how to make your own oil pull solution with whatever you personally need. So today we're going to combine oil pulling with our facial yoga exercises to help with the jaw, to help tighten the skin, to help reactivate muscles in our face that maybe we've stopped using, or maybe we just need to train or relax. So here we go. Facial yoga is exercising the face the same way that we exercise the body. Now, yoga is a stabilizing and a mobility practice. So we're doing the same things with our face because some we're going to move dynamically, others we're going to hold. I'm doing this in combination with oil pulling so that you can see what happens when you combine two holistic practices to save time and multitask. The consistency of your oil pulling solution might be a little bit different, but you're going to use about a spoonful and get it under your tongue to get started if you've got to melt it. First move, just relax your face and you're going to take the liquid side to side in your cheeks like a chipmunk. We're going to do this for 10 seconds. Here we go. Side to side, side to side. You might get a little worn out as you do this, but we're activating things that don't normally get activated. Next one, we're going up and down in the mouth. So again, relax the face and then with your tongue, just help move the fluid up into the top of your mouth and the bottom of your mouth. This is very relaxing for the gums. This is a lot of workout for the tongue. We're going to do this also for 10 seconds. Now see if you can push the fluid up into the top of the mouth, just underneath the nose. We're going to do this 10 seconds again. This is great for really stretching out those marionette lines from underneath. So we're getting that connective tissue that creates those big lines that we just don't know how to get rid of any other way. So this is a facial firming as well as an oral health care. Next move, you want to try to keep it into the top of the mouth, but this time we're pushing it as far up into the top of the cheeks as we possibly can on each side. Remember, the longer that you hold, the more activation you're getting in the jaw and those upper facial muscles. If you're really swishing back and forth, you're still going to get some activation and you might get a little less fatigued, but over time you do want to slow down the movement to really get the full activation from the inside of the tissue out. Now we're going to push everything to the bottom of the mouth and try to get it in front of the bottom teeth. So this time you can just jiggle it around really fast, or again, you can try to move it with control. This one is a little bit harder because these muscles are generally a little bit smaller in this area. So we're gonna do this one 10 seconds as well. Do your best. I know these are strange movements, but they really do work. We're going to follow this up with what's called the double chipmunk. So you're going to relax your teeth, relax your jaw. Remember, you're just using the facial muscles to actually get these movements. So we're going to go back and forth and then a little bit side to side. You can also add a pucker to the lips. This also helps define the jaw. A little bit of a lift will also help with that double chin area that everybody wants to accentuate. And then we're going to do a little hold. So we're just going to hold everything on one side, really pushing it as far into that cheek as you can. You might notice that you'll feel some relaxing muscles in the forehead as you do this because you're tightening the muscles in the lower part of the face. Now we're going to go into the lower half one more time with this hold. So really pressing with both sides of the cheeks, really into the bottom lip. Now to the top lip, holding all of these movements that we've done dynamically. And then you might be noticing that the sensation of the coconut oil is starting to get to you. So one cheek, just hold. And then we're gonna change cheeks and hold. And you might be feeling some fatigue in some of these muscles at this point. And then we're done. Yay! And then spit into a trash can. Never into anything with pipes or plumbing. You'll notice it has a natural teeth whitening element to it, and you might feel some tension in the cheeks, and that's exactly what you want. That was exactly 4 minutes. I usually recommend with my clients that they shoot for 5 minutes, but anywhere they can get is perfect to start. So if you liked that routine, you can repeat it. So just hit the video again and do it again. Or if you just want to sit with it in your mouth and maybe you like certain ones that you really felt it. But what you'll notice is as you do that over time, it really strengthens all the muscles in the face. Again, you'll even notice some of this when the jaw begins to strengthen, then a lot of these muscles can then relax. So that was oil pulling with some facial yoga exercises. Look for the video on how to make your own oil pulling solution, your DIY, and what to put in it. And also some other videos on face yoga all by itself. Thanks for watching.